like you made it to video number 4. Are you excited that you made it to the last video of this training series? I'm excited that you've stuck with me this far, and I'm really excited about the momentum that's already happening for you. Buckle up, it's going to be an amazing ride. Keep putting these tools that you've learned so far into practice, and your funnel will never run dry. You'll be helping tons of folk find health and happiness and earning yourself an MBA, a mega bank account, at the same time. It's a win-win, right? Okay, so now we're going to talk about how to qualify your people, helping them decide if they're going to be customer or ambassador, because there really isn't any other option, right? Because everybody needs these products and the business. So as you're going through your 3-way messages with your interested person, you want to make sure that you find out where they want to start. It's important to have people start in the right place. They can upgrade later on if they need to. Here's some options of some questions to ask, and obviously, voice is best if you're doing a voicemail, or if you want to send a text message or something, do a voice text. You can also do it over the phone or in person as well. But here are some questions, examples of questions to ask. So you want to ask them, are you ready to commit to taking the products consistently for 3 to 6 months or more? Because we all know the products take time to work, and if they're not ready to commit to that, then they probably need to be a customer. So if they are ready to commit to that, then they can go ahead and be an ambassador, especially if they're going to be buying from more than one person in their home. So then you say something like, hey, but if you join as an ambassador, when you love your products, because you will, you have to promise not to keep them to yourself. So if they're going to be ordering the triplex every month, or if they're going to be ordering from more than one person, like I said a minute ago, and that they're going to be willing to commit to 3 to 6 months, then go with ambassador. And then you ask them, would you be interested in learning how to earn money for your products or an income without affecting the things you're already doing? So this is something we put in the nooks and crannies of our life, right? This is something that we can do around the outside edges of all of the things that we're already doing. And even at the same time that we're doing some of those things, right? If their answer is yes, ambassador. If no, then preferred customer. We know that retail customer is really not that great deal for anybody, so we want to make sure we're starting people as an ambassador or a preferred customer. And again, it is important where they start. You don't want to have people committing to ambassador when they're not really ready for that. So here are a few other helpful words that you might be able to use. So after you've shared a testimony or something in Good Health and Happiness, or if you send them a video from corporate or YouTube or whatever, you can ask a question like this. Based on what you saw in the video, testimony, event, etc., if you were to get started with Plexus, about how much money would you need to earn your first month to make it worth your while? So when you ask that question, you know kind of about how hard they want to work, what they think they're going to get out of it. A lot of people are going to give you a lowball answer because they don't really think that you can actually make any money. But guess what? We can. It's pretty exciting. And then you need to ask them after that follow-up question. You're going to ask, about how many hours a week are you willing to commit to developing that type of income? So if they say they want to earn $300,000 a month and they only want to work like 5 minutes, obviously we're going to need to talk about how to get that back into reality. But for the most part, you should be able to kind of tell where they're going to be at and walk them through how to make that happen. You also want to ask, how many months would you want to work or be willing to work to develop that kind of income? And then if I could show you how to develop an income of blank dollars per month, working blank hours per week over the course of blank months, would you be ready to get started? Here's another alternative that you could say. Based off of what we talked about, or what you saw in the video, or whatever, what would be a better fit for you? Ordering as a preferred customer with discounts, or as an ambassador with the added benefit of wholesale pricing and the opportunity to earn? So that's a really good one too. It kind of gives them the, okay, well, do I want to do this, or do I want to do this? Kind of makes it black and white for them to choose. The last one is called the takeaway. I know you have shown interest before, but it seems like this may not be a good fit for you right now, which is not a problem. We can surely set you up with a retail product or as a preferred customer with discounts. So again, you're giving them choices, right? You're also saying, maybe this isn't for you, and most people are going to be like, well, wait a minute, I want that. So this is another good technique that you can use there. So here's another important tip real quick. For new preferred customers and ambassadors, make sure they get their subscription set up and explain the importance of keeping it on. Why is it important? Because consistency with the products is huge. You want to make sure people are being consistent with their products. If they don't need to order every month, you need to find out why. Maybe they're not taking their products. Helping them be consistent with those products is what's going to get them results. And you want them to get results because that means that they are getting better, they're feeling better, and they're able to share and actually earn income, which in turn leads to you making income. So it's a win-win situation. So, okay, after you've decided where they're going to go, ambassador, customer, where are they going to be? We have one more level to figure out. So, okay. So we've already helped them decide what fits them best right now, whether a customer or ambassador, but we're also helping them to start to dream a little bigger. We're planting some seeds. We're teaching them that the system is easy, something that's simple to pass on to their new people. And here's another side note real quick. If you have several people joining together, you can consider doing a group launch or orientation together. You're going to follow these steps below, what I'm about to talk about, and you want to make sure that you ask them which path they want to take before doing the group orientation so you can do each training just once. So we decided customer or ambassador. Now we're going to decide which path they want to take as an ambassador, okay? Customer, you're going to do your regular things. You're going to follow up with them when they get their products. You're going to make sure they know how to take their products, how to get their subscription order set up, and you're going to follow up with them about every 3 or 4 days for the first couple of weeks, and then like once a week for the first like 3 or 4 months, depending on how they're doing. And then after that, probably once a month or so, just to make sure that they're really getting what they need and that they're doing the things to help them be successful, drinking their water, taking their products consistently. Maybe they need to tweak how and when they're taking their products and how much. Those are all things that we can help walk you through. Don't feel overwhelmed by this. This is something that we learn as we go. This is why we have three-way chats, so that we can help each other learn these things and help each other with each other's customers as well. So don't feel like you have to know any of that all up front. We're here to help you with that. So as they've decided to become an ambassador, we're going to do some specific things in the first 48 hours. We're going to add them to team pages. We're going to send them a welcome email or message. We're going to maybe even add them to a three-way chat with our upline if they haven't already been in one. We're going to make a shout-out post on our team page and possibly even on our wall. I know some people are really picky about being announced publicly, but for the most part, it's a good thing. I actually had a lady get her first customer off of the post that I made when she joined my team. So it wasn't even somebody I knew. It was just I had posted and said, hey, welcome to the team, you know, a little bit about what we're doing. And somebody was curious, and so they asked her, and they became her customer. So it's a good thing to do to give a shout-out post. It really helps your ambassador get started strong. Then you want to make sure you have a phone call or get together in person or do a Zoom call via video so that you can cover a few things, okay? So you're going to do this with every single ambassador who joins your team. No matter if they just want to get the wholesale discount or not, you want to do this with them. So within the first 24 to 48 hours after your person signs up, you want to get them on the phone, like I said, in person, at a coffee shop or whatever, or on a Zoom, and ask them these questions. What path do they want to take? So we have a couple options, okay? There's three, actually. Do they want to take the slow and steady path, taking it easy, getting your products at a discount, and cruising along? Totally fine. Do they want to take the launch path? And that's where we get to help them learn how to earn an income with this, how to pay for their products, and even bigger and better than that. Who doesn't want to learn how to earn a couple extra bucks, right? Maybe they want to do option number 3, the shooting star path. That's where we get to lock arms with them and help them race through to even more perks and even more dollars, building a strong and consistent business along the way. Sounds really fun, right? So if they choose the slow and steady path, option number 1, we're going to share a video with them called the prequel to How to Ride the Wave. And that's going to teach them how to share without being sleazy. It's easy peasy without being sleazy. Okay? If you think that that's all they really want, tell them it's totally fine. Lots of people do it that way, and many of them will go on to become diamonds in the company if they really plug them in and if we love on them. So if you know that they would be amazing in the business and really want or need it, encourage them to dream a little bigger and walk through one of these other paths. Once you have with them decided that this is the best path for them, walk them through how to place an order, change your subscription order, how to take their products, and if you need help with that, ask your upline. We're here to help. So if they choose the second option, or the third option, the launch path or the shooting star path, we're going to do these the same. We're going to treat every single person like they're our new rock star. We're going to say something to them like, I'm so excited to work with you. You're going to be so amazing, such a great leader, and I can't wait to see you crush this thing, right? We're going to encourage them. We're going to speak some life into them. We're going to work with them, though, as if they're going to quit tomorrow. We want to get them into action and get something happening for them. Our job is to protect our newbies from the overwhelm, right? We're going to stick to the basics that they need to know from point A, signing up, to point B, silver or fast start gold, and then walk them through our launching strong guide, because that's going to be really easy. I'm going to just real quick walk you through this real quick. It's got where you're going to help them find in their back office their ambassador number, the email they use to sign up, write down their password, and their website. So you want to make sure that they know all of that information. You also want to write down your name, your sponsor's name, and their sponsor's name, their phone number, and their email or Facebook name so that they can contact those people. We need to let them know that they have support team. That's this, okay? You're going to plug them into our team pages. I would say at least one diamond page, and then our local page, the Team Expecting Miracles page, and then if you already have a page for your team, you can add them to that as well. Then you're going to help them walk through some goals, how to set some goals, okay? 30-day goals, and how all that is going to look. It's got some questions in there. All you got to do is walk through those questions. Then the back side of it is how to rank up to silver, and then a basic orientation. These are just things in your back office you're going to help walk them through. It doesn't take very long. This whole thing should take about an hour, depending if you talk a lot or if you're just kind of running through the questions and stuff. It shouldn't take super long. The next part they might be able to do on their own, but I really think it's helpful to help walk them through putting people on these lists. You want to help them get the 10 easiest people and the 10 best, your team, kind of one team, dream team people. Then down here, we're going to talk about Facebook Lives and how to help them do that. I know that's something that's kind of intimidating to some people, but we've got some really fun and easy ways to help them get started on that. And then if they want to do the Fast Start goal, this is the blast off section that you want to have them do that within the first 7 days. So that's a Launching Strong guide. That will be posted in our group page as well. I'll put it in the comments of this video in our team page. So you're going to walk them through that. You want to make sure that as you're going through that, you ask lots of questions, such as what do you want? What does success look like to you? What would you do with an extra $500 a month? You're trying to help them dig a little deeper to discover what they really, really want. Help them set realistic goals. Set yourself up as a consultant, someone to help and encourage them, and remind them of their original plan often. Keep notes from this meeting so that you can remind them of their goals, their why, focus on their goals and how you can help them, how you can serve them to help them reach those goals. You might even print out an extra one of these for you and take notes on it as you go through it. In the first 7 days, so that's in the first 48 hours. You want to do that first 48 hours, okay? In the first 7 days, you're going to help them make a list of 64, or have them make a list of 64 people. We'll break that down in a minute. It's 20 people that need the products, 20 people who need the business, 20 people who would rock the business, and 4 people you have influence over. So that's a list of 64. You're going to host a launch party for them, either online or in person. You're going to engage them in as many 3-way chats. Challenge them to set you up in 3-way chats with people who are curious. Don't ever leave them out there to fend on their own. That's what we're here for. Put them in 3-way chats, maybe even 4-way chats. Add your upline. If you're new to, add your upline. Keep adding upline until you get people who know what they're doing. That's what, and we can learn from them as we go, okay? And then you're going to have them set their goals. We already talked about that in the Launching Strong guide. You're going to make sure that those are, kind of make sure that those are set where they are. Make sure they don't want to tweak them a little bit. If they need to tweak them, you can help them with that. And then you're going to have them attend an event or team training. So you really want to get them plugged in that first week to a team training, either the Spark call, our Team Expecting Miracles call. If we're doing the Gut Health and Happiness event they do once a month, plug them into something that's happening in the next week. Within 72 hours, you want to have that launch event. You want to feed their excitement and get them connected with an event or training as soon as possible. That way they can feel like they're part of something bigger and realize that they just got a great business. I know a lot of people who get into those groups and are like, oh, this is so different than anything I have experienced before. These are my people. I love this. You want to help them get buy-in. You want to get the business into them. You want to meet people where they are and create a culture where everybody feels welcome. Relationship is why people stick around, not the product or the opportunity. The next thing you want to do in the first 30 days, so we did the first 24, 48 hours, the first 7 days, and then the first 30 days. You're going to share your impact story. Have them share their impact story. You're going to teach them how to use third-party tools. If you have them go through this series of videos, they're going to know all of these things. They're going to know what an impact story is. They're going to know how to use Gut Health and Happiness. You're going to know how to engage in 3-way chats, how to add people to those. You're going to have them contact their list of 64 people. And you're going to be in contact with that person every other day, at least. These are all new business building ambassadors. You want to follow up. Set reminders in your phone or on your calendar. If you use Teamsy, I love Teamsy. It helps keep me organized and it reminds me when I'm supposed to talk to people. Whatever works for you, plug reminders in there to help you remember to follow up often. Start out with every couple days and then once a week, and then feel free to check in more often too, especially if they have chosen the launch or shooting star path. Some folks you may be talking to every day. Do follow up. Relationship matters. This is huge, people. All right, this is kind of the last wrap up of the video series, and I just wanted to take a second to just say I am so excited for you. I'm so excited that you're here and that we get to do this together. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this whole journey works out for you. Please know that we are here to help you and that we want to love on you and that we just really want to pour into you. So please use us as resources. Talk to us often. Let us know how we can help you. If you have questions or concerns, let us know. Don't hide. We want to help you. We're not going to tell you you're crazy. We're probably going to say, hey, we might need to tweak something here, or let's try something different. Or would you be open to doing this? We're going to try to help you. We want you to be successful, whatever that means to you. So thank you for joining me for this video series, and I'm excited to see you on this journey. Have a wonderful day.